What if I told you that one of the most iconic women of the 1990s, the face of Baywatch, a cultural symbol, and a woman once vilified by the very system that built her, has just staged one of the most unexpected and inspiring comebacks in Hollywood? Yes, Pamela Anderson is having a moment, and honestly, it's about time. The world first fell in love with Pamela in the late 80s when a chance appearance on a stadium jumbotron propelled her into the spotlight. From there, she became a Playboy playmate, the unforgettable CJ Parker on Baywatch, and a pop culture phenomenon. But fame was a double-edged sword. Instead of celebrating her acting potential, the industry reduced her to a body in a red swimsuit. And when her private life was cruelly stolen and turned into the world's most infamous sex tape, Pamela Anderson became a punchline rather than a person. For years, the narrative wasn't hers. Hollywood ignored her pain, tabloids mocked her, and even her career seemed to stall. But Pamela Anderson never disappeared. She endured. She survived. And now, in her mid-50s, she's rewriting her story on her own terms. Let's start with the headline grabbing everyone's attention: Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson. The two starred together in the newest Naked Gun film, and while neither has confirmed anything, their undeniable chemistry during the promotion tour has fans and even fellow celebrities buzzing. Jamie Lee Curtis, who worked with Pamela on The Last Showgirl, even stepped in with a passionate defense. In her words, "With all due respect to pop culture, if love has found its way into that relationship, God bless them both. Leave them the fuck alone. Let them like each other." Curtis's statement cut through the noise, reminding us that after decades of judgment, Pamela deserves happiness, wherever she finds it. But the truth is, this new chapter of Pamela's life isn't just about romance. It's about respect, redemption, and recognition. For the first time in decades, people aren't laughing at her. They're applauding her. And it all began with her documentary Pamela, A Love Story, and her memoir Love, Pamela. In both, she opened up about surviving childhood trauma, navigating the dark side of Hollywood, and how deeply the sex tape scandal scarred her. She put her pain into words, reclaiming a story that had long been stolen from her. That vulnerability struck a chord. Suddenly, Pamela wasn't just a relic of the 90s or a nostalgic pinup. She was a woman audiences could empathize with. And it didn't take long before Hollywood came calling. Enter director Gia Coppola. While casting her film The Last Showgirl, she struggled to find the right actress to play Shelley, a glamorous showgirl facing the end of her 30-year career. The character needed depth, resilience, and vulnerability, qualities Coppola saw in Pamela after watching her documentary. In Coppola's own words, "I couldn't really envision who was right for the role. I kind of would think of Marilyn Monroe or actors that were no longer present. No one else really felt right. Until I saw Pamela. Pamela took the role, and her performance shocked critics. Raw, layered, and heartbreaking, it revealed a side of her talent that had long been overshadowed. The result? A wave of acclaim, Golden Globe and SAG Award nominations, serious Oscar buzz, and even though she didn't land the Academy Award nod, Pamela herself was unbothered. As she put it, "I always say the win is in the work. I got to do something I really love, and I needed to do that for my soul." That sentence says everything you need to know about where Pamela Anderson is today. She's no longer chasing Hollywood's approval. She's chasing what makes her whole, and if that wasn't enough, Pamela's also expanding her creative voice. She released a vegan cookbook, I Love You, Recipes from the Heart, proving that her advocacy for healthy, ethical living is as much a part of her identity as her acting. She's also a novelist, using words to carve out a new space in an industry that once tried to silence her. And let's not forget her triumphant Broadway turn as Roxy Hart in Chicago. Another moment that reminded everyone that Pamela Anderson isn't just a survivor, she's a star. But perhaps the most fascinating part of Pamela's comeback is how it reflects a larger cultural shift. In the 90s and early 2000s, society tore down women like her. Women who were sexual, bold, and unapologetic. They were humiliated for things men often got away with. Think Britney Spears, Monica Lewinsky, even Paris Hilton. But in 2025, the tide is turning. We're reevaluating the past. We're recognizing the cruelty. And we're finally giving these women their flowers. Pamela Anderson isn't just having a comeback. She's part of a cultural reckoning. So here she is now, confident, radiant, respected. Whether or not her connection with Liam Neeson blossoms into romance, Pamela has already found something more valuable, herself. And maybe that's the real love story here. Not the one that was stolen and sold in the 90s, but the one she's writing now, one of survival, of artistry, of triumph. Pamela Anderson has endured decades of scrutiny, ridicule, and pain, but she's still standing, stronger, braver, and finally, truly seen. This is Pamela's rebirth. And something tells me it's only the beginning. If you've been inspired by Pamela Anderson's incredible journey, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We'll keep bringing you the latest and most powerful stories from the world of entertainment. Until next time, keep watching, and remember, every comeback deserves to be celebrated.